Everyone. I'm Claudia Caparelli, and today I'm going to talk about this new product, our Long Range Wireless Mobile Solution. And as you know, Motorola has a long history on two-way radios, but with this product, for the first time, we're addressing the issue of how do users communicate when they have a mobile radio and they're outside of the vehicle. And we think that actually this is great solution for all of our customers who have that need and of course expect robust, reliable, and high performance communications. Here you can see some pictures of the product and you can actually see what it looks like on the vehicle. And what this mic does actually is it extends the power of the mobile radio to the palm of your hand. Because with this mic, you can stay communicated whether you're inside the vehicle or outside of the vehicle, up to 100 meters away, and that's actually 330 feet. The value of this solution is that it's a very easy to install solution. It's a plug and play mic, so it doesn't really require any physical installation. What you need to do is only connect the mobile gateway where your mobile mic would go. You align the blue dot on the gateway with the blue dot on the mic, and in about 2 seconds it's paired and it's ready to go and it can be used immediately. So with this mic, you can actually communicate inside of the vehicle or when you're working on remote sites outside of the vehicle, and you're relying on the high power of your radio because that's what you're using. The high power and the performance of the radio, of the mobile radio to communicate out of the vehicle. This, of course, increases user functionality, mobility, and we believe it's a very cost-effective solution. And it's actually compatible with our MOTOTRBO XPR 4000 series and 5000 series mobile radios. Here you can see the features of the product. You can see the 100-meter range, which, as I mentioned, is 333 feet. The plug-and-play solution, of course. And actually what we did is we worked extensively with our engineering team to make this mic very easy to use, very easy, very user-friendly with an easy operation. For example, one thing that we did is we added voice prompts that guides the customer throughout all the pairing process and lets him know when the mic is paired and when it's ready to use. And if it falls out of range, it also tells him before it falls out of range so that they can go closer to the vehicle and maintain the communication. This mic is also very secure. It's encrypted and it has a 120-bit encryption key so that users can feel totally confident that their private communications are kept secure. On the ergonomics, what I want to highlight is our orange programmable button, which can be programmed as an emergency button, and this is very useful. It comes in very handy in a lot of situations. For example, imagine a utility worker or one of those workers that uses a bucket truck and is by himself standing in the bucket working and falls out of the bucket by accident. Normally those workers will have a harness and that would be tied to the platform so they wouldn't fall to the ground and hurt themselves, but they'll be hanging there until somebody sees them and is able to call for help. And if, for example, they had this mic and they had the mic attached to them with a lanyard, they could easily touch the orange button and call for help immediately with the emergency button. So you see this mic has been designed with a lot of simplicity, but with excellent functionality. And it also has a task light at the bottom, so that's very convenient for users that are in low light conditions. And as for the audio, this mic is very loud. It's just as loud as an XPR 7000 portable radio, so there wouldn't be any problems with that. Here you can see it up close. You can see all the features on the front view. You can actually see the large PTT button that's on the left-hand side, the mic and the loudspeaker. On the bottom, you can see the blue dot indicating that this has our secure near-field pairing encrypted Bluetooth solution. On the bottom, the task light, and then on the right-hand side, an audio jack for discrete communications. On the side, you can see the where the task light button is located and the clip. And then on the top view, you can see how the mic fits very nicely into the vehicular charger. That's what that is. That can keep the mic safe and with very easy access when the users are driving, for example. And you can see all the controls at the top. These are some of the target markets, but basically anybody who uses a mobile radio and works a percentage of time outside of the vehicle and needs to stay communicated is going to find this mic very, very useful. So we have many, many unique cases of different types of customers that are really finding this mic useful. And I, for example, can share a story with you of very big concrete company in Texas, which was one of our initial customers that tested the product. And this company is a company that does all the concrete for major roads and highways in Texas. And they all have a mobile radio in their trucks, but the workers need to go 2 stories down into a pit where they are doing all the digging. And they tried this mic. They tried the long range wireless mic, and it worked wonderfully for them because now they were able to stay communicated from the pit, which was something that they couldn't do before. And they said that the audio was clear and crisp. So it was a great solution for them. Here you can see the charging solutions for the mic, which has a removable and replaceable battery. The first one that you see on the left-hand side is a vehicular charger, which you can easily hang in a standard hang-up clip in a vehicle. Then you see in the middle our desk charger that can charge either 2 mics at the same time, or 1 mic and a spare battery, or two batteries, 2 standalone batteries. And the greatest thing about this mic is actually the removable battery, because this battery will give users a great talk time. It's a lithium-ion battery, and on the standard 5590 duty cycle, which is 5% of the time transmitting, 5% of the time receiving, and 90% in standby, it will give 28 plus hours of talk time. Then if the customer, the user, has a busier system, which would be represented by 53560, it would give 13 plus hours. So it was designed for a complete shift, more than a shift if needed. And if the battery runs out, it can be easily replaced with a new one because it snaps off very, very easily. Here we have the specs of our long-range wireless mic, and we have a comparison with our competitor, the Extender. And this is based on the Extender published specs. Highlighted in blue, you are going to see all the areas where Motorola is superior compared to the competition. The first one is the range. Motorola offers 100 meters range, while, of course, as you can see here, Extender will only offer 60 meters. That's with the standard solution. That can be upgraded, but it requires the installation of a power amplifier and I believe an external antenna that's going to be mounted on the top of the vehicle, which of course carries additional cost, and the vehicle has to go to the shop. Instead, our solution is just you connect it and that's it. We also offer a higher encryption key. The microphone performs very well outdoor because it's wind porting equivalent, and it's also louder. As you can see, it's half a watt compared to a quarter watt. Environmentally, the operating temperature is higher for our product, so it can withstand different outdoor conditions. And the capacity of our battery is higher, as you can see. It's 1750 milliamp hours compared to 1200 milliamp hours, which of course gives greater talk time. And it also takes an hour less to charge. This is the ordering information right here. So this is all the different kits that can be ordered. The first one includes the wireless mic, of course, the mobile gateway, and the vehicular charger. We have then another kit that only includes the mobile mic gateway. The gateway and the wireless mic. Of course, if this kit is bought, it requires a charger separately, and we also sell separately the dual unit charger, the desk charger that I mentioned before. Here you can see some other parts that can also be ordered separately. Actually, all can be ordered separately. The microphone itself, the Bluetooth gateway can be ordered separately, the battery, and you can also see on the bottom some of the earpieces that are compatible with the mic that can be plugged in that 3.5 millimeter jack for discrete communications. And finally, this mic is fully supported with all the systems Connect Plus, Capacity Plus, IP Side Connect, and Linked Capacity Plus. And it has some items with limited or no support, as you can see down there, such as the PA feature, public address feature, the hook feature, intelligent audio, the Revision A control head for the XPR 5000, and the keypad mobile mic. And that concludes my presentation on the Long Range Wireless mic. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudia. Before we get to the question and answer period, I just wanted to talk about an exciting offer that we have for all of our existing Push Plus customers. For a limited time, you can add a MOTOTRBO Anywhere to your fleet for only $25 per user per month, and a long range wireless mic to your fleet for only $10 per radio per month. And if you place your order of 10 units or more by December 17th, you'll be entered into a draw to win 2 100-level tickets to the December 19th Ottawa Senators versus Anaheim game at the Canadian Tire Centre. I'm just going to check to see if any questions have come up. No questions are in the chat pane currently. We're going to wait a couple minutes and see if anyone has any questions. Thank you. Well, it looks like we don't have any questions. I just wanted to conclude this asking you to follow up with your territory reps or your account managers if you have any questions or need any additional pricing. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. Thank you, Vonda and Claudia from Motorola.